So the question will be, do we need multiple accounts? Yes, we do need multiple accounts. The reason is that, as I mentioned earlier on, Linux systems are going to be used to manage some services. And these services, so let's say some web services, some database services. So for example, you're working in a team where you have, say, some web service. So it's running somewhere. And assuming that system is managed by, say, maybe 2 or 3 people. The question is, if they're all using the same credential, the same username and password, is it possible for us to know who does what? It's not possible, because the only thing we'll have that will distinguish one particular transaction from the other will be maybe the timestamp. But that does not really tell us who the person is. It will take a long time for us to determine who the person is, and that will not be an ideal situation. So the most important thing is for us to be able to track what a person does, we need to create some kind of an identity for each of them. So that's where the users come in. So maybe you say user A, user B, and maybe user C. Now, assuming you want to be able to know who does what, then creating these different users will be captured in the logs whenever one of them tries to access any file. So if user A does something, there's no way user A would deny that they did that. The same thing applies to what they did. If user A does something, I'm not sure in any situation user A would be able to deny that he didn't do it. So it is going to be difficult for user A or user B to come back and say, I didn't do this particular thing. The reason is that once you do it, whether we like it or not, it's going to be captured in the logs. And then we'll be able to determine what exactly you did on that particular session.